Good evening. As we approach the end of the semester, many things have become clear. My strengths and weaknesses in a professional setting, for one. I hope this internal analysis will allow you to see the results of months of learning in relation to myself, starting with the highlights of the internal analysis. Some positive, notable highlights was that I went into the class not knowing, but I realized that I had decent leadership skills. I During the class, I worked on my ability to cooperate with others on assignments and discussions, which I ended up enjoying. And also, I realized that I was a people pleaser, which I tend to gather everyone's wants and needs on either the assignment or discussion and tailored the conversation where everyone wins. But there were also some negative notable highlights. One being I'm hesitant to change. I realized that I need to improve my public speaking ability, and people might see my neuroticism tendencies as a weakness. What actions will I take? Well, I would say being hesitant to change is the easiest fix out of the three. I read this article in one of the modules, and one of the steps for dealing with change was keep an open mind, which I took it as when dealing with change, it pays to change your perspective and now allow you to see the change in a different way, maybe making you more open about it. Also, one of the steps was don't whine about it. When dealing with change that is unavoidable, there's no point in fighting or being upset about it. Might as well deal with it instead of, you know, throwing a fit about it, which I tend to do sometimes in my head, but I'm trying to work on that. For public speaking, I believe that practice is the main thing that can be done to increase my public speaking skills. Practice, 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 which it's hard because I'm not always in a position where I have the time nor the audience to practice public speaking. And then my neurotic tendencies, I believe the one of the biggest solutions is keeping a positive attitude about things. You know, if I get put in a group I don't like or assignment that I don't feel comfortable in, try to stay positive. I believe that will help a lot. Also, don't be overcautious because I tend to be overcautious and that affects the outcome of the assignment or the performance of myself because I over critique things. Those actions will impact my goals in a number of ways. Some of the ways consist of making me more comfortable during change. There will always be change, and the ability to adapt to change is very important. I will be a better public speaker, which is very important because if I take up a business role, there's a good chance that I have to do a presentation in the future or run a business meeting where I have to talk in front of people, and it'll allow me to be more myself. It'll take out those neurotic tendencies and I can be who I am. And in general, it'll just make me feel more comfortable in professional life. This internal analysis allowed me to see the shortcomings that I've been dealing with this semester and what I could do to turn those shortcomings into strengths. I believe if I went through on this plan and took those actions that I stated before, that I would not just be a model employee, but also a model man, and I'll surely get to the one. Thank you.